weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I am pretty excited. I'm always excited whenever we check out a game that is very, very clearly right from the outside from an international company. And so I'm excited to be checking out the Treasure Ship of Zheng He Returns. So I'm assuming this is a reprint. It's 51st most popular. It is, I see a lot of text. I don't know what language that is. I can't really make out any of this. English, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, whatever language this is, I can't make it out with how tiny you chose to use the text. So I would use that space a little bit better. Also, putting the map on the background kind of makes it a little bit cluttered. Like you have words here, but then you have words on the map, and it's just, it's a clunky main image. It feels like if you tried to fit too much in here, and I feel like this big wall of text might be the way to go. Like this feels like it could go or easily be replaced with something more useful or just zooming in more on the components or something like that. Hey, Ricardo. The latest work by Hisashi Hayashi. Oh, that's probably what got me to cover this. He did Yokohama, which I'm a big fan of. Very good game. Illustrated by this person who does illustrations, and then they put all that in, I'm assuming that's that, but translated. Okay. 570% funded. I do like the fact that they spotlighted it's from the Yokohama guy, 90 to 120 minutes. Ooh, 1 to 5 players. I'd make those a smidge bit bigger. That's a 1 to 5, 90 to 120 medium weight game. I like that. From the guy who did Yokohama, I'm in. No video, I'm out. I hate you. I hate everything. This is 2 straight video. Like, this is terrible. I hate everything. This is why I hate pre-scheduling. Because I pre-scheduled this well in advance because I was like, all right, cool. And you don't know they don't have a video. I don't like to cover anybody who doesn't have a video. It feels lazy to me. It's inexcusable. And it's funded, yeah, because you got a medium weight Euro game that goes 5 players from the guy who made Yokohama, but still, come on. No video. Formerly the executive director of the Tokyo Game Mark, he has edited more than 50 board game titles, independently found Harvest Valley, a board game published company. Oh, wow. That is actually really impressive. See, this is why a personal touch would be so nice. Even I don't care if it's translated. I don't care if there's subtitles. You know, hey, my name's Carria. I used to be the executive director of the Tokyo Game Mart, which is one of the largest board game conventions on the planet. And if you don't know about the Tokyo Game Mart, it's this really cool one where they have a whole boatload of games. But the games are all like, not all, but a lot of them are really, 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 really small print runs. Like 100, 550, you know, like if you... And so what a lot of companies used to do, this used to be like a bread and butter kind of convention for a lot of companies, because this is where they would get those really hot, you know, foreign titles, and they'd bring them over to the United States of America, and a lot of publishers made a lot of money doing that for a long time. However, Kickstarter and the fact that everybody was like, oh, we should be doing that too, kind of ran that well dry. So I definitely think, yeah, once again, I go back to how much I hate the fact this doesn't have a video. I'm going to go point grade bump down. Like, you have a great story. You have a great track record that you could be telling me, and you just choose not to. And it's lazy. All right. Hayashi Hisashi is one of Japan's most famous game designers with Yokohama and Bomb Busters. Yeah, Bomb Busters. Heard a lot of good things about that one. Being released last year. That was not released last year. Yeah, it was Yokohama, was it? He released a constant stream of well-made games, and his original game is the Treasure Ship of Zheng He. So he designed... So they are. I like how they're putting respect on his name. I do like that. I'd get a little bit more BGG for him, because I feel like that would be very easy to impress with the Board Game Geek fans. I know Yokohama, because here's the thing about Yokohama. Yokohama is a game that if you're going to play it, you probably are going to like it. And if you're not going to play it, then you probably weren't the type of person that the game was for. And that's not me insulting you or the game or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, ranked 148 of all time. That's rarefied air there. I don't think he has anything higher. Yes. Oh, we did trains? I didn't know he did trains. I love trains. Underrated. 1183, 1825, 2310, 3054. Sail to India is very good as well. Yeah. Having 6 games in the top 3,000, that is banger after banger after banger. Like, I know you've been like, oh, but they're not in the top 1,000. Yeah, that's rarefied air. Like, if you're in this range, that means that way more people enjoyed your game than didn't enjoy your game when they played it, which is what you want to see. Once you get to the 9, 10, 11, 12, once you start getting up there, you're like, all right. More misses than hits, for one reason or the other. Is there anyone who hasn't heard of Mobile Suit Gundam? Okay, so he did the art. Cool. Full gameplay? Okay. So, I'm going to guess that's why they didn't do the original video in English. It's because they don't speak English. And I'd still say, doesn't matter. It's not hard. There are tons of applications you can get that will do subtitles for you. Where you could show off the game, where you could talk a little bit about the game, where you could spotlight the pedigree of the designer, and it's just, There's no good excuse for it. Like, even if it's just a personal touch in front of an iPhone, like, that's better than nothing. Zheng He is a famous admiral and sea explorer for the 14th century. Yeah, you told me about theme. Cool. Each round consists of a high official phase, a planning phase, a voyage phase, and a return phase. Oh, cool. Thank you. In the high order phase, players will choose the player order which high official to go to get support from. If you give them the necessary goods, you'll get rewards in them. So you pick out. So it's worker placement kind of in this phase of the game where you're picking out which ones you want. I guess I don't know. Hopefully there's a video, English video, because I'm sure there'd be a lot of content creators that'd be more than happy to check this out. That's not me insinuating it's me, because I wouldn't. I'm not that person. I barely have time to cover the stuff I want to cover anyway. Okay, so, and I'm going to guess this is one of the few times that the United States of America is not number one. Actually, I'm going to guess it's still number one. But not by a large margin. It's going to be one of those ones where it's like, look at that. This country in Asia. Japan! Oh, kicking our ass. Good for you, Japan. Go, Japan. All right, Japan. You're on my radar. You're on the France radar of countries who really support their countries well when they launch Kickstarters. 174, that is a really rock-solid number. If they were to end today and you had 174 backers in Japan, I'd say that was pretty darn good. Unfortunately, you're not getting the U.S. backers, which you really want. You really want both of those. If you get both of those, that's when you can start hitting those juicy stretch goals, getting more eyeballs on it, getting on the BGG hotness, getting excitement build up about it. It doesn't really feel like you tried to cater to the American audience at all, which is it's a big misstep. It just is. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Unless people are like, how are you going to say that, Bauer? That's such a... Yeah, because I've looked at 1,000 of these, and it's just the most popular country in 95 out of 100 is the United States of America. And you have to know that going in. You should know that going in. Early preview, rules overview. Okay, so we do have a preview. Most anticipated, is this a gameplay? Nope, it's a preview. Don't care. Is this the one where he just looks at upcoming Kickstarters?
And this one is
I should do that. I can't. Like, how is this like? I don't want to make those style videos. I find those style videos very boring. I want nothing at all to do with this style of video. But at the same time, I want to see if that's the kind of video that can get views. I'm not going to. It's like unboxing videos. Like, I know if I do unboxing videos, I can get views on them. I just hate it. I hate doing them. Lowest common denominator content, in my personal opinion. I'm bored to shoot them. You're bored to watch them. All right, 25 to 30 delivery time. Okay, so you tell me that's an interesting one. That's not normally what we hear, but $30. Okay, so what was the price? Have you told me the price? Have we had a pledge area? I don't think we did. No, you just that thing where you showed me the price. Yeah, you showed me everything except for the price. Thank you for that so much. Said no one on iOS or mobile because they have to make an extra click because of your bullcrap. And I will call it bullcrap. I will call it out every time until we change it. Until the industry standard, which it already is. I shouldn't say until we change it. It is the industry standard. There's just some people who choose not to do it. Put your pledge areas in your story. It is a story about your entire Kickstarter project, and that includes your prices. Now, I know you have prices over here, but your prices are an extra click on iOS or on mobile, which is a huge chunk of people browsing Kickstarter. So $65, it's graded. That's fine. $5 over MSRP, lots of wood, screen printed meeples, great track record, which you spotlighted somewhat. And that's good. 6 people have it. Nobody wants this. It's a pile of dung. Nobody wants it. And I'm not saying that in insult. It's just how Kickstarter is. Nobody wants this. Everybody wants the deluxe. So let's get to the real stuff. The deluxe, 97. We got 283. That is a huge, massive, 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 awesome. Great. So the most popular version is the version they want you to buy. And then they have the original reproduction. What is this? Why does it come with a picture? Oh, it's for the arties. Okay. Why people wanted art. Signed by... Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, that's all you need to know there. Holy God. You want to know if people care about art or if people care about game designers when they're spending their money. Look at that. Nobody cares about the autograph for Asashi Shisashi, but it's like you put the artist. And granted, he has been doing it for a long time, and like Gundam's like huge. Okay, so it is $127. No thanks. I just don't feel $127 coming off this. Now, if you go with the non-deluxe, we're at $97, and I still say to myself, okay, no thanks. Like, I just don't feel convinced. There's no video. There's no gameplay I can watch. There's no quotes that like, oh, it was so cool how this, that, and the other thing wrapped together. Like, there's not, it doesn't feel, like, this, it feels like a Kickstarter from like 10, 12 years ago, which makes sense, right? Like, it makes sense because America, the United States of America specifically, has been big into Kickstarter for a long time, and a lot of these companies in the United States of America have a lot of practice making their Kickstarter projects. This one just looks like it could use more. Like, it feels like this would have been a great rough draft, and then you just filled in that last little, like, 15 to 20%. Yeah, and the price just doesn't feel good. Do we have stretch? We did. We did have stretch goals. I just didn't care. What were they? The box will be enhanced with foil stamping. Wow. That's why I didn't even say it, because I didn't even care. I glossed over it so fast. And that's double icky. What is this? 3 more high official cards. Now that's exciting. Okay, 5 more cards. Banger. 2 more solo play cards. 7 cards. 5 more large country tiles. Both sides. That's great. Okay, that's the kind of stuff I want. Nobody wants your stupid linen finish. Okay, I don't care what the front of your box looks like when it's going to be on the shelf where I can't see the front 99% of the time I own the game. And 99 is a low number here. Like, we really should be dipping into the points. Let's be quite frank here. It's more like 99.9. We all know it. We all know this is going to be a good game. You're not going to want to get rid of this game. We also all know that you're probably not going to get this game back to the table that often, unfortunately. Sorry, it's just the truth. So it's going to sit there because it's too good to get rid of, but it's also going to sit there because it's probably too complex to get back to the table unless you play it 2, 3, 4 times in a month. So, yeah, 99.9% of the time is reasonable. Nobody cares about your stupid foil. And by nobody, I am being hyperbolic. Obviously, there's 7 people who do. When English and Japanese rules be available, what is in the deluxe edition? The deluxe edition is only available through this Kickstarter. The deluxe edition will include the original wooden tokens. Oh, so the other one didn't? So paying $90 for non-wooden tokens? The wooden tokens are ready-made tokens. The game itself, what does that mean? They're ready-made tokens? They're the same as the standard edition, but deluxe wooden tokens will be included. The printed components are the same as deluxe edition, but the wooden tokens are ready-made tokens. Does that mean they're pre-popped? Are you telling me they're pre-popped tokens? I don't even know what you're trying to tell me here. Not that I'm going to get that stupid pledge, because nobody buys that pledge ever. But I would get somebody who's a native English speaker, you know, and I'm sure. And here's the thing. It's not hard. Like, if you tell me it's hard, you're just lazy. Right? This is the guy who made Yokohama. If the guy who made Yokohama posted, hey, I got this upcoming game, and I'm a little bit worried about the English translation. It's our second time. Blah, 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 blah. There's excuse after excuse. There's no reason you should have like stuff like that because it's important. It's not a typo. It is literally you telling me about the components in your game, and I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. I assume you mean that they're pop-out tokens, but we all know how much fun it is when you think you know how a game plays. Yeah, I think we've got the rules right. That's the best feeling, because when you think you have the rules right, that's when you want to double check, so you check in the rules and you can't find it. Oh, that's so much fun. All right, 0606, so 7 might have been a high number for that foil. I'm going to guess those 6. All right, so what's in the component-filled box? We'd love to express our sincere gratitude for the ongoing support of the treasure ship of Zheng. By the way, I just clicked on this one because none of them are exciting at all. And you can always tell how exciting it is by how many people are commenting. 0100. So no one has commented on any of the 4 updates. You have talked into a room of 300 people 4 times and no one has said anything except for one person. And I imagine this was superfluous fluff, just like excitement. Thanks for the update. Give one subscriber. Hopefully these ad cards will be marked in some way so it'd be easier to set them and chose to. No, it's actually just adding a very useful, helpful idea that hopefully they take. And if they don't, it will be annoying that they take, to me and to that person especially, because they'll be like, yeah, I suggested that in update number 2. No one said anything else to them in any of the other updates, and they couldn't even take the time to respond. Like, yeah, get bent. I really don't like this project. Your customer service is piss poor. You've had 4 updates. You've had 1 comment, and you couldn't find the time. You could not find the time to respond to the comment? You were too lazy to respond to the comment? Like, there's 2 people in here. It's not just a solo show. There's 2 people in here. There's 1 collaborator. You know how hard it is? I want to show you. Let's see. Translate. There. Well, it didn't do it because I didn't tell it what language to translate it to. But yes, there's this thing called the internet where you can translate languages very easily. And yet you don't, and you don't respond to the comments, and it's piss poor customer service, and it's super annoying, and it's super inexcusable. Like it is. It just flat out is. You have one comment on your updates, and you cannot be bothered to respond to the one comment, to the one person who's trying to reach out and make your game better in a tangible way. It's just, it's Bush League. Hi there, is no shipping for Croatia available. Sorry for the delay in responding. We're still investigating if we can deliver to Croatia. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty far away. Thank you for your patience. We are shipping to Croatia, and it will come in the Europe 3 category. We'll try to set it in the shipping list. Thank you much for your inquiry. Okay, cool. There's some good customer service. Are there any possibilities for a group buy to reduce the shipping costs? That'd be great. We just checked with the shipping company. Unfortunately, it seems that grouping the games for shipping doesn't reduce the shipping costs. The game will be a component-filled big game, so you hope your friends will still be, yeah, okay. See, what I read there was, yeah, we're not going to try. Thank you for reaching out to us. As you suggested, it's true that we don't have much, like, at least say, yeah, we'll work on it or something. Like, just the immediate door shut. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. At least leave it open. Say if we can hit a certain number, then like there's something, man. And that's not bad customer service. I'm not knocking that. It's just because here's the thing, it's like string them along. Maybe they forget. Thanks for your wonderful support for the proofreading. We're still preparing the rule booklet, so not at present. But oh wait, cool to see the game back again. I wish your campaign has a great success. Do you need assistance with proofreading the English rules? Will you provide digital copies of the rules in other languages? Will you use a pledge manager? For the proofreading, we're still preparing the rule book. No. Full point grade bump down. Get bent. Get bent, Carrier. Period. 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 Like, what? Why? Oh, this is the rules that we have? I mean, okay, never mind. I take it back. Take back the get bentsies. The rules are there. They're there. I'm not even going to, like, here's the thing. You have two choices about that. You could complain at the form they're in, or you could not complain at the form they're in and still appreciate the fact that the form is there and that I could go in there and I can make an informed decision on whether or not I want to play this game. That being said, it makes you look like a very amateur game publisher. And I mean, it does. It just does. Like, why rush? Currently, we only have the English and Japanese rule booklets for this campaign. Maybe one day in the future, there may be a chance for other languages. We're still preparing the rule booklet. Oh, so this is 7 days ago. Oh, so they did post the rule booklet. Okay. I hope they reached out to him. I doubt they did. Man. Too creative. What was that first one? I didn't even check. Yeah. I'm going to guess that based on what he said, that was a failure. So now I'm curious as to what changed. Main image is, I mean, yeah, like, I get it. I can't even complain about the big wall of text there because more people are here from Japan than the United States of America. So I'm not even going to dog on that one. But yeah, still, like, why would you, like, after the first thing, like, why wouldn't you think, like, a video? This looks very similar. Oh, they changed some stretch goals. Okay. Other than that, it looks pretty similar. Shipping price changed. Whoa, 15? Wasn't it 30? What? Wait, what? That's a hell of a jump. Dang. Oh, did they realize that the people in Japan, like, they had more people than the people in Japan, so they were like, all right, we're going to cater to them more or something? Yeah, look at that. 167 to 14. Absolutely domination. Okay. It's a choice. And the choice paid off. They're funded. I still don't think it's a great, well-run Kickstarter. And the $6,400 bullcrap funding goal does concern me a smidge bit with the deluxification of the game and the fact that you're making two separate games, right? I think. At least I'm pretty sure. It was hard to tell, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's two separate copies of the game there. And you're not, like, it's not like you have a huge print run of this at all, right? 6, it's a 500 print run. So if these are 2 separate boxes, which I don't think they are, I think they're doing some sort of thing where you'll probably just throw out the stuff and have the extra ones here, but that's still, I hope this one hits 60 or 70. It'll feel a lot more comfortable about it, especially with how much it's going to cost to ship to, you know, places that are not Japan, right? Like, how much is it going to cost? Well, yeah. End of the day, final grade. Do I want it? Yeah. You told me it was Hisashi Hayashi, and I wanted it from the jump. You told me it was a medium weight game, and I wanted it from the jump. I like the components, and I couldn't tell you a single thing about the game. And you sail around, and you probably pick stuff up. Oh yeah, there's a thing where you have to like work. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game, but that shows how much. Oh, there's polyominoes and animals. What? What the hell is going on in this game? Anywho, yeah. Do I want it? Yes, because you told me it was Hisashi Hayashi, and I think you did a good job on that. I think that's fair. Other than that, no, I don't think you did a good job showcasing your game at all. Can you do it? You've never done it before, and you look like it in your Kickstarter. Which, it is what it is. I mean, the only way you get experience is from doing stuff. But it, no, just nah. I can't get down with it. On the how much is it? $90 or $120? Like, that just feels like a terrible price for a Euro game. And I know that's the new normal for the Euro game, and I know it's a great game designer behind it, but I don't know. If this were a different company, I think I'd feel more comfortable, right? If this were Eagle Griffin Games, and they were like, oh yeah, no, Sasashi's doing the thing with the big boxes that are way overpriced, despite the fact they're just Euro games, I'd be like, okay, cool. But with you, I don't trust you, and that's not because of you. It's just because I don't have any experience with you, and the fact that there's some stuff here that looks amateur, and really, just you didn't put a video too. Like, that's just like, why, and then like your original comment about the rules. Final grade is CD range, I think. Man, D. That shipping price is terrible. Like, you get to that. Like, I'm already not convinced about your game aside from Hisashi Hayashi, which once again, you didn't convince me very well. Like a quick, like, just like literally, you can just do this. There you go. There you go. Just, it's, what is it? Apple? No, it's Control Shift S. Just bam. Just copy a bunch of these. Like, yeah, let's get all the way down to, yeah, well, yeah, trolling America. Why not? I'd say we do the cutoff at 4,000. You say 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the top 4,000 games of all time on Board Game Geek. I mean, it's not hard. You have candy. You have babies. And you're like, yeah. D. The Treasure Ship of Zheng He. Disappointing. But at the end of the, you know, I'm going to go D+. I'm going to go D+. And that plus is specifically because they crushed it with Japan. They did. And I know you're like 36,000. That's not a huge number, Bauer. What do you mean you're crushing it? No, it's crushing. That is crushing. Like, let's not get it twisted. That is a very good number. And I don't think, but don't take it from me. I actually want to back up what I'm saying here before I give this a grade, because this D+ to D thing, that's a big difference. All right, so let's check out Elverdell. Let's check out Darwin's Journey. These are lightweight medium ones. La Patasserie, blah, blah. Okay. And I'm just going to check out Japan. I imagine we are not going to be anywhere near those numbers. Not even close. Yeah. 52 Sweden is 10. Not even freaking close. Which means they were building up brand loyalty. Japan at 134. Okay. Okay. I see you, Japan. Number 10. It's pretty nice. It's still, as you'll notice, 10 times to 1 the United States of America, which is going back to my point, which is cater to the United States of America, people. Oh, wow, Japan, number 5. Okay. It's still 20 to 1, but crushing it nonetheless. Yeah, D+. I think it's fair. Japan, big ups for you. This one, not so much. We'll go D+, the Treasure Ship of Zheng He. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. So I'm trying to reach 40,000 subscribers before I turn 40 next year. Also, in the comments below, if you want to see a Kickstarter game found, back or kit project covered, be sure to let me know in the projects below. Have a good one. Or in the comments below. Bye-bye.